Alright, y'all. What's up? It's time to get on with some, like, actual story quests here in this game. I happen to be here already because I've been doing quartermastery quests, so I'm gonna advance the Brotherhood storyline.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
With who? We don't know. We'll just choose whoever's available.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
No one brings that much firepower without plans to use it.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said,
tons
we're
of
about to
reasons.
get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
The humor isn't lost on me that I'm wearing Enclave armor talking to a Brotherhood of Steel Knight with a synth in tow.
Looking to clear another location of trash?
Hey,
You, I'm talking to you.
I'm ready.
Better be. Here's details on the purge location.
Oh, I've been
Complete
ignoring
the
quests on
mission,
accident.
report back to me.
Oops.
You're lucky I don't turn your
Heads up.
synth into scrap.
I'm all ears.
You stay here.
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
We probably shouldn't take you on the Prydwen. Threaten my synth again, bitch. See what happens. The roof is on fire, but where is it? I'm gonna have to clean this place out. I guess I left a lot of this stuff here.
Well, look who...
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
So that explains why the Prydwen wasn't on the map before, is because you actually have to go there first. Logical. Alright, I guess I'll go into this, vertibird.
You don't see a lot of vertibirds in this kind of shape.
What? Bro, I told you to stay.
That minigun in front of you.
Also, what's
loaded
going
and
on up
ready to
here?
fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
I mean, they literally attack everything on sight, so I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, like the...
The Commonwealth looks
Oh,
different
it's the
from you.
Rotherboids. Okay, that makes
It
sense.
never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference.
I haven't
Now, all we
decided.
need to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
What faction to go with here. Who's shooting at us?
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
It sounds like there's a bullet ricochet.
final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
I feel like there should have been someone to shoot. I mean, like, I've done this mission before, and there were people to shoot. So I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's just random. Although maybe the people in the airport need to be shot. Which also makes no sense because, you know, the Prydwen is literally right here. If you were never mind. I don't know how helicopters work, I guess.
It's been far too long.
That makes
since I've
sense,
been
yeah.
aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
It's funny, the interior of this ship seems a lot bigger. Dude, bro.
Heads up.
Do something for you?
Hold position.
Guess I'll settle in then.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted into
He sounds like Tim Russ.
his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir.
It probably is
You
Tim
are
Russ.
to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got.
Okay.
Anything else?
My power armor is better than yours anyway.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard.
This is stealing, right? No? Okay, cool.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it
Dude
has the
belongs on
potential of
Starship
rendering
Troopers.
us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam!
I'd argue that, I mean, it doesn't really matter if there are synths at this point, because there aren't
Magnificent ship.
really enough humans
And
to
we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
be killed by the synths. Plus, you know, the atom bomb can physically actually destroy things.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start
Which
making
I
a
have
difference.
personally cleaned up
And from what
like
I've read in Paladin
half of the
Dance's
Commonwealth.
reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title,
Okay, that was
we're
easy.
granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Personal storage container.
Structure integrity, green. Hull plate of the state. Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
I don't know where my shit is.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like, the inside of this ship is way bigger than the outside.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Okay, well, I need to take this power armor
Come
back
find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
to my settlement. Hopefully I can fast travel to the Prydwen now. How do you get...
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
Where is the elevator? Or the ladder, or whatever.
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
probably the same door I was just looking at, right? Fuck, whatever.
Got it.
Let's take this back to my collection of power armor. What am I at now? 3, 4, 8, 11, 12, including the new one. More than that. I think I sat there, stole one.
Look alive.
Go ahead.
Stay there.
I'll wait for your signal.
Tighten up the meter like that. Now split the difference.
Why would you bring that sim here?
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Is this my quarters? Got the kill terminal. Ingram. Is Ingram from Fallout 3? Proctor Ingram. Kate. Or Kells. Kells, I think Kells can be one of your companions. Whatever. Okay. I thought Kells was a she, but
No way to pick this.
okay, so it was down, all the way down. That's why I couldn't figure it out. My power armor here.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
God damn, they have a lot of stuff that I'm gonna steal. Technically, it's not stealing, but taking it. And I'm never returning it.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance. When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up... How did it look up there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Our vertibirds should give us the air
Paladin Dance.
superiority we
There
need
you
to
are.
win this war.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't vault-tec screening process have caught this already?
Vault-tec's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I'm sitting here looking at the power armor helmet, trying to understand how they worked it in the show that the faceplate is like retractable. I mean, I guess it made more sense in the show.
I never liked having squires aboard a warship, but Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier? Medical report. Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Oh, it's an actual cat. I didn't realize there was a cat there for a second. Oh, I totally forgot about the outcasts.
Good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes,
He didn't even say anything.
design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
More repeatable quests?
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals,
I feel like these are
books,
things
charts,
that I would collect for myself.
anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Now we need to talk to the armorer or whatever. What do you have?
Rations are first come, first serve.
Hey.
There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches. Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
No, I can't.
Squire.
It's a child.
I
What?
can't believe how lucky I am to be serving on the Pridwin. Everyone back home is so jealous.
So,
the hell are you?
you're the new recruit I heard about.
Oh, you
Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised.
Can you
don't look like one of the usual wastelanders.
get
we
out of the
pick
way?
up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work. You think the Commonwealth looks bad?
Oh,
You
okay.
should see the Capitol
Yeah, now I see it. Interrogate.
There we go.
You're pretty handy with that terminal. Halen would be impressed.
Oh, I forgot. I have a different companion. What door did it?
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I,
The
as you
quartermaster.
probably
That's the
already
word that I was
guessed,
looking
the
for.
ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the
Oh,
agreeable
he
type.
sells something.
When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment,
Paint jobs or
they give me
something.
the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the
Yes,
side,
always radiate
I
quests.
might have
Always
some extra work for you to do.
infinite gameplay.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
If you ever
No
stop
matter how many
talking,
battles we
Proctor
win,
Tegan.
there's always
What
another
brings
fight
you
ahead
to
of
me
us.
today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
holy shit. Okay, excited Gatling laser. else would be stealing.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Need the key. Don't have the key.
I feel like I should have gotten the key already.
Mole rat on his stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Elder Maxon?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart.
You get to use the minigun for this one.
Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Yeah, sure. Oh, maybe
Having
not.
the Pridwin moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood from striking instance of the city.
Well, okay, I don't know. Maybe the ship really is that big.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
So are we gonna actually do this mission, or?
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Ooh, a behemoth. Yeah, this vertebrate's going down. which is the fate of all vertebrates.
Primary target down. Look at this thing, please. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Okay. Oh, we're still alive. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, but I wasn't sure. Well, shit, y'all. Okay, so this time I definitely have stim packs, and they're still not mapped to... Like, they got unmapped. Yeah. So I was right. If you run out of items, it deletes your whatever, your quick access shortcut. Why would a laser... Well, I mean, first of all, the laser rifle doesn't make sense in the first place, but why would a laser rifle have recoil? I guess there's some kind of way you could explain it. You complain more about it. We are perfectly fine.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target. There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
You mean like the mini nuke cache that we came here for? It's a fort, bro. There's gonna be more dudes inside, I think. Okay,
This area seems to be...
I've noticed when you're in the power armor, like, you can't zoom out on the Pip-Boy, so it's just stuck in this ridiculously low resolution.
Annoyed. Someone there. Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a manned portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Like I said before, I'm not super familiar with I mean, you know, I don't have all the lore memorized. So I don't know if they ever actually got to deploy the Fat Man during the war. I mean, I'm sure you can use them in the Operation Anchorage DLC. Again, I don't remember because it's been, you know, almost 20 years. But, I mean, that doesn't mean anything because I'm pretty sure there's tons of anachronism in that DLC. Like, I think you can use a T-60 even though the T-60 wasn't invented yet.
Nice.
Oh, my fusion cells.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Okay, the staircase there is blocked. That wall is collapsed. There's an elevator. I just came from here, right? Yeah.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
I'm looking for something. I'm not really sure what at this exact second. Oh, right. I was trying to go back to that locked door. There was a novice locked door around here somewhere.
That's it.
You gotta move it like half a pixel, otherwise it just keeps on failing. We finally perfected the M42 launcher's firing mechanism. That's not not a good training accident.
There we go.
Comic books?
They have a portable nuke launcher explode and kill your entire testing squad. Okay, so I think we're done here.
Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Secure Fort Strong Armory. Oh, the elevator, right. You take the next one. There's not enough room here. Dance. Do I have a shotgun? Is this leg crippled? Good safe jobs.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so they're literally called technical document. Nice. Yeah, you guys can have what's in the armory after I've taken my pick. You're welcome, Brotherhood. Ad Victorium. So you really can't make ammo in this game that I've found. Sure, that's like 100% a mod. So the Fat Man was hard to figure out. Boo-hoo. Etc. I mean, really, it doesn't seem like it is that hard to figure out. Just a basic launcher, like the mini nuke, would be the complicated part. It's a lot of mini nukes. You're welcome, Brotherhood. should be promoted to Paladin for this alone. That's another thing with the Fallout show, like, I guess, I don't know, spoiler alert. When Dane gives Maximus credit for killing Moldaver, he should instantly have been promoted to Paladin at that point, even though he wasn't a knight. Acts of bravery, that's not really a small act of bravery. Okay, now we finished the mission.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance? Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment.
His robotic responses when you choose the blindly pro Brotherhood option are hilarious. It's like such deadpan delivery.
Trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Alright, well let's effing go. didn't, but there was a fusion core and 2 power armor suits here. What would be, I don't know, I mean, maybe no one else thinks so, but what would be cool is like a post-apocalyptic, and I don't mean like Subnautica because that's just an alien planet, like a post-apocalyptic Waterworld type game. It doesn't have to be all water. I mean, there could be some islands or something. Okay, well, I don't know where these power armor suits are. It doesn't really matter since I'm wearing one, but I kind of just wanted to find them and come back later.
Unless you like getting shot.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport.
So it can explode? No thanks.
And the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
So those grenades put me over the weight limit? Because that's ridiculous.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Anyway, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna try to cram all 3 or 4 of these quests into one video. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out. Join me next time.